No, I just had lunch with her. Hi. Julie. I just had lunch with her last week, and she didn't
My name is Salvador Bravo, and I'd like to thank Jose for the many years of service he has given to the community in San Jose. Gracias.
How you been, Sal?
I've been good. Just playing my music.
You were asking me what I'm doing, and I'm posting history videos on the net. So I keep going to your site and got you on my list, but at some point I'm gonna have to do a video about your music memorial. What do you call it? Excuse me. Tell me about it. The music.
Yeah, well, we were doing the San Jose Memorial as a tribute to all the old musicians that have given their lives to provide live music to the music fans in San Jose. Many of them died before their time was due, and we like to give them a little recognition because they were there all the time at all our parties, at all the clubs we played at, that people went to party at, and San Jose is full of music thanks for the tradition that they built.
So what are some of the names of the musicians you're going to talk about first?
We're going to do a classic, Mr. Rudy Madrid. He went back to the 60s and played with a lot of the local bands that started the Música de Aztlán happening, where you played boleros, rancheras, cumbias, little salsa, blues, a little bit of everything within your repertoire of music. All the musicians that are going to be recognized are musicians similar like Rudy that work with bands that did all that type of music.
Are there any women involved in your list?
We do have one woman.
Who's that?
Darcy Armenta, and she was very special to me because at a time when I was ready to give up music, she gave me a call and she said, "Sal, I like the way you play. Let's start a band together." And so she gave me the courage to continue doing music at a time where I thought that maybe I should stop.
What did she play?
She was a singer, and she was more than anything else. Marcy was a great entertainer, and I think people loved her stage persona. The things that every time that she sang a song with full of heart, and her audience liked that about her.
Hey, are there any recordings around of those sessions?
I'm in the process of gathering some of those materials to be part of our archives in the San Jose Musicians Memorial, and soon we'll be putting together a page where we can maybe have the pictures of the musicians and some music that they might have recorded. I already have some for Rudy from Marcy and some of the other inductees. We do have some music videos that will be part of our presentation on the website.
They don't miss one song.
We love you, Mr. Lopez, Mr. Lopez. Thank you so much for all the support throughout the years.
More coming.
All
Ricardo. Julio. Macario Ortiz. Undocumented.
Hey Jose, this is Felix Alvarez saying hello. Waiting for some of those chiles, man. What the hell?
Danny, how do we get a hold of you for music?
Okay, here it is, Danny713@comcast.net. I'm located right here in San Jose. Play R&B, top 40, oldies, and Tejano. It's music for all occasions. So it's an honor for me to do this for Mr. Jose Montes De Oca. Thank you very much. I'm honored. Let's have a good time.
Hawkins.
My name is Jess Hawkins. I've known Jose since 1970, San Jose State, 71. And I'm happy to be here celebrating with him. And hope to see him a little later. All the way.
¿Qué pasa, raza? I'd like to say hello to my good friend Yolanda. I haven't seen you in a long time. We used to play music together when we were teenagers. Just about. fantastic singer.
You won't be able to hear it. Hi, Jose.
Houston.
I remember you. The birthday party, right? Yes. My brother.
My name is Jose Montes De Oca, and I want to tell Jose he owes me $10 and I'm gonna collect. I'm here to collect.
Hey Jose, I'm glad to be here all the way from Sacramento. You're looking good, and I'm so happy to be here with all your friends and family. They love you so much.
Hi, Jose. I'm happy to be here too. All the way from Sacramento.
You want to sing?
Yes.
All right, here's a customer right here.
What are you doing? Oh, hi, I'm Gabe Reyes. Just want to wish Jose the best. Glad he's doing better. Hope for full recovery.
David Ballesteros. Name and something to Jose. You're the greatest, man. I've seen, and next time you come by my house, knock on the door, make sure see if I'm there so we can drink a couple of beers or something. Come by all the time.
I'm really happy to know Jose. He's a really wonderful person, and him as a DJ on KKUP, Lupe as a DJ. The two of them let my grandchildren sing live on the radio, which was a wonderful experience. So I
dedicate this song to Jose because he's really a treasure for us.
Jose, get well soon.
Tomas, is that you?
Jose, the J is because you're joyful. The O is because you're an overcomer. The S is because you're strong. And the E is because you're an encourager. Thank you for being my friend. Ahua.
Is that Gabe Reyes that just walked in?
Stand up.
Then what got you out here, man? You never go nowhere. What did you do, Helen? Tell me what you did. How you guys doing? Ladies and gentlemen.
Get that.
Where? Woo! A pair of tickets to the movies. 602-977. Oh, we thought they won, but they didn't. All right, anybody else? All right, we're gonna pick another one.
It's time to do that. So we're gonna have a little bit of an open mic here in a second. We do have a couple of presentations, I believe. We'll start with that, and as soon as this video is ready to go, we'll play it because we want the sound to come through. Friends and family, you're welcome. We're gonna have about 45-50 minutes here to share our stories. So be thinking about what you want to say. We want to give you the opportunity to come up. Everyone, we want to keep them to a couple minutes each so that everybody can to have their say. All right. But if we are ready with KKUP, I know that is it Raimundo?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Can you come up first and do yours?
What, a story?
Louis, keep it, please. Oh, there. Great. You can do your thing.
Okay.
It's my thing, do what I want to do. I don't care who you talking to. Hola familia. Hello, my name is Raimundo Talavera. I'm one of the few members of the KKUP Latin collective here, and we've got Jose. We've got our bosses along the way, but he's always going to be hip. He's always going to be the one. I'm trying to think of one that we've done things in our youth that I cannot do here. Many things. But I just think of one thing that we used to go out. I used to be with his sister Olga many years ago, and when I lived in Union City for a while, we would go to the Newark Pavilion. And of course, the whole night is just like prepping, pressing the jeans, pressing the t-shirts, that whole thing. And we'd spend hours doing that. Then we'd go out to the Newark Pavilion, and I got to tell you, in my home, well, first I do Tejano music, but in my home, I never heard Tejano music. I never knew Tejano music. But when I came to Union City, and I started hanging out with Jose and the Montes family, I went to the New York Pavilion and I got inducted to Tejano, and it was there. But this particular night, we went out all dressed up, looking fine, if I may say. And I had that before. So it was always such a joy to be with these guys. I mean, when I talk about my history, Union City will always be, where I learned so much from the Montes family. They were a stepping stone to me to where I am now. Jose, he took me along, I mean, we went like this along the way, but in between that there was this, and so every once in a while he and I hook up, and over the years he's always been there. When I got into KKUP, he was the one that brought me up. He didn't bring me aboard, but he taught me. He taught me so much, and my heart's grateful to Jose. So I can tell you other stories, but then, it ruined his reputation. Too late. Yeah, one time we stopped at a gas station along the way when I was at a birthday party. Crawling into the party, I'll tell you individually, it's a lot safer that way. But Jose has always been such a brother to me, and I got lots of love for you, brother. Lots of love for you. God bless you. Thank you.
I can remember to this day the first time I was sitting
a lawn over in East San Jose, and I heard the El Raton by Fania All-Stars, and I was like, wow, man, this stuff is some cool, bad stuff. But I want to, at this time, though, call all the KKUP DJs that are up, that are here. I know Lupe is here. We have Maria, Marie, we have Tomas, we have Raimundo. I want them to join me in acknowledging the many years of service that Jose gave to us, is giving to us, because he's not done by all, by any means. So. Jose, I'd like to ask that you come up here and join us. It's with great pride and on behalf of the Latin Broadcasting Collective, this is the gente. We're Tomas Montoya, come on up here, man. This is another veterano. We always, when I see Tomas, I always say, see Tomas.
5 years, 36 years later, here we are. What he read about entertainment and education, that's always been our mission at the collective, the Chicano Broadcasting Collective, to entertain and to educate. And for me, it's been an extension of the things that my mom taught me about being an advocate, about not standing by and just accepting things as they are, but also by doing something, by getting people to do the right thing. One of the very first times that my mom taught me that, we were in grade school, and we got home and she told us, take off your school clothes, put on your play clothes, but we're gonna take a walk. And so there we go, we were walking over to this new shopping center that had a Safeway, and I had never been there. But there we went, and I thought, wow, we're gonna go to this new store. I wonder what we're gonna get. Well, when we got there, we got a picket sign. and we started picketing Safeway for the farm workers. And on behalf of the farm workers, I take that into the studio every time I go in, and I have my mom right there with me, advocating. But it's not just been me, it's been all of you here that have called, have given me information about what's going on in the community, about the issues and struggles, be it education, health, mental health, you name it, the arts. So we've been on this journey together, I like to think, and I've appreciated you because it's made my work behind the scenes a lot easier. We even have some Chicanos that we know over the hill in Santa Cruz and Watsonville. And
acknowledge Jose's partner Lupe Lujan, and we've got some KKUP tazas, and we want to present them to her so they can have their cafecito every day for many more days, months, years, as long as God willing. Como dicen, thank you, and thank you, Jose.
Thank you. I guess this last thing, for those of you that have listened over the years, we call what we do KKUP, La Taza del Sabor. So there they are.
Dad, stop right there. It's around this way.
Listen to KKUP. Just saying.
Thank you. All right, I think we have the sound figured out.
Órale pues. I want to do a little presentation. Jose, I'm going to start. Dice así. ¿Cómo poco no conoces a México, loco? No, y México no me conoce a mí tampoco. Being a Chicano is like being a brown bipolar bear. Remember the dicho que says, mi casa, tu casa. Now it's more like tu casa, mi casa. ¿Qué pasa, raza? It used to be órale. Now it's more orole. Latinos in the house. What house? The only difference between Mexican novelas in Spanish and American soap operas is a remote. I'm a Tejano! So what? So was George Bush Jr. Sr. cabrón. Remember that song by Dionne Warwick? Do you know? Dionne Warwick, do you know the way to San Jose? My version goes like this. Do you know that? Waiting for San Jose. I was born in the USA. However, my cap, my shirts, my buttons, my pantalones were not. I gotta go back to this one because I have to read this one, Jose, and I mixed it up, and I'll find it right. Some people, like Jose, Montes De Oca, they leave a legacy. Other people, they just leave their leg así. Whatever.
We're gonna do a little raffle for the prizes right now. And we're gonna have Roberto pick the winning ones. Here, Roberto. Ticket number 205. Woo! Who has it? Come on up. Read all the numbers. Thank you for buying an advance your ticket. All right, anybody know the quarterback of the Raiders? Yeah? Who? Is he the new guy? You think he's going to be the guy forever? As long as he can do the job. All right, maybe. All right, ready? Ticket number 62. 62 gets this one. And all right, one more time, come on. Pay attention. Oh, wait a minute. Joe Rodriguez won. You want to see the ticket, Joe? Number 62. All right. Okay, now we have
We got some good-looking friends and family. Start. I came from Fresno, and the first person I met was Jose. And they said he's a Tejano. Hijo de la Tejano. But he lived over here in Union City. ¿Qué chingado Tejano in Union City, huh? I said, Jose, how's that, man? How's that happen? He goes, I'm honoring my family's from Texas. I said, that's good. So let's give the Californio Tejano a big hand.
He tells me, no le hace, David. This is Aztlán. Aquí andamos brincando charcos. And that's what he does. Brincando charcos. Jose, you have made a difference in the community for 35 years on radio, but all the work that you've done, man. You have some amazing friends. You've turned me on to some good people. And I always go to Jose porque me vine de Fresno. Ni conocía a nadie aquí. Ya sabes cómo es mi raza, right? I say, Jose, who should I know and who should I stay away from? No, me dice, esta persona es buena, cuidado con esa persona. Yeah. He's been my main connection. I want you guys to know. Él sabe, y donde no se mete se asoma. So, Joe, I'm looking right at Joe here sitting next to Jose. Those two are unbelievable. When I first met Joe, I wanted to meet Joe because he was on the Mercury News. Ahí estaba Jose next to him, and I said, I gotta meet this vato, man, Joe Rodriguez. Jose said, no problem, sit down and eat. I said, okay, comimos. He goes, okay, now pay. That's how I met Rodriguez. I had to pay for the meal. But anyway, Jose, and I'm still paying for the meal. I just paid $30 to come in here. ¿Qué vas a hacer con la feria, Jose? No me toques decir que te vas para el otro lado. You're not going to go to the other side, brother. Not today. Not today. We're going to celebrate today. All of us. Porque andamos aquí, tal vez allá, pero aquí andamos y no nos vamos. Right? So I want all of you to take a second, just 1 second, and think about, I don't know what you want to think about, I don't care. I'm just teasing. Jose, Princesa de la Vida. Jose, thank you very much for all that you do. Seriously, brother. National Hispanic University, you all know we're going through a transition. We haven't changed our mission. Todavía estamos educando raza. We're going to train kids from preschool all the way to college. We're keeping that vision and mission going. But Jose, seriously, has been one of my main contacts. He's helped me so much in the community. And I want to thank Jose personally and all of you that have been a part of this community making things happen. Jose, I don't know what I'm going to say after this, but vamos a tirar party toda la noche.
My brother, long life friends that are with him right here. I mean, they go back from elementary school. So that says something to me just to see their presence here. I want to share with you 3 quick little stories of Jose before he was Jose, when he was Joe. growing up in Dakota, and just 3 quick stories. One of them, and I gave them a name because they all deserved one, believe me. The first one I named Jose the Adventurer on a Dakota Budget. Before there was rapid transit and he got to see all the different cities, surrounding cities, Joe and his friends decided they were going to get out of Dakota, out of Dodge, and go see something different. Well, they hopped on a train, and they used to like to go, he says, on the boxcars. And so they learned how to just travel like the hobos. One day, one sticks out more familiar than others when they came to my mother's house with one of their friends that they used to hop the train with, all injured. He had rolled out of the train, and they kept trying to tell him how to jump off, but he didn't jump the way they told him to, so he rolled. Needless to say, there was my mother in the kitchen table picking all the little pebbles out of his knees so that he wouldn't go home and get in trouble. So that was one. The next one I want to talk about is Jose the Advocate, when in the 70s when he was out the Chicano moratorium in LA. Well, I named this one Don't Leave a Man Behind because he lost my brother. During the LA riots, Jose, he was out there with all the rest of the Chicanos, and they were, being advocates out there, and the riots broke out. And needless to say, he couldn't come home without my brother. What was my mother going to say? ¿En dónde está tu hermano? Pues no sé. And that was before cell phones. So it took him a while, and needless to say, we didn't hear about that story for a few years, that he lost them. We just came home with him, but we didn't know he had lost them. And then the third one is, when I think that probably started Jose's counseling career, when he was in high school back in the 70s, there was a home that, well, everybody was getting loaded and tripping and doing all their drugs. So during those days, Jose and a few faculty thought it was good to get together and open a house where students could come and they could trip. And their parents wouldn't know, and they wouldn't get turned into the cops the first time. The second time, they were on their own. And there would be a safe place for them to be after they came down. Jose and a few other faculty would do some counseling to them about the dangers of drugs. Well, we still hear about this story in Dakota from people that know Joe. They're all, man, Joe was such a good guy. He used to let us go in there. We used to trip. And then when he used to try to tell us about the dangers, we tell him, man, Joe, you're ruining my high. So these girls really, they love him for it, and they tell him he never, ever told on us. Our parents never found out. He would even give us a ride home. And he goes, poor Joe, we really gave him a run for his money. But little did they know they were investing in his career, because he went into counseling. And I think they were the ones that put him through the test. So with that, I want to introduce my other sister, Aurora, Connie. Connie is like a lifelong friend. She's like our mother here on earth, because my mother, when she passed, she told her, ahí te encargo mis hijos. And so Connie holds a very special place in all of our hearts.
Hi, my name is Connie. I've known Jose since he was about 12. About 12 or 13. Anyway, there's 1,001 stories I could say. I could all night. But anyway, all I can say is I love him. I went through a lot of adventures with him. Even when he had his mother here on earth, I took him for his license. I took him to a lot of other things that he got into, and I helped him out. He was always at my house. We left Tejano music, and so did he. And he'd run to my house when things got kind of rough at his. We lived right across the street. And when I heard that he was sick, I couldn't even call him. I was like, I couldn't. His mother was everything to me. You know, her words will always stand out in my mind, and I know if she was here on this earth right now, you know, she was everything to me. But anyway, I go way back with all their family, and I just want to say I love you, Joe, and I'm here for you. Thank you.
Aurora. I'm Jose's younger sister, and as you could tell in what stage you met Jose. To some, he's Joe. That was like high school and under, and then he became Jose as he got older, when he went off to college. But between Jose and I, there's 8 years difference. So I just have like glimpses of memories of him growing up. We were 6 children, and I think some of the first memories of Jose was that I can remember is playing outside, and can I say Jose? And girls coming and giving me notes and telling me, you know, hey, go give this to your brother, you know? Because I was like maybe 6 years old, and you know, he was 14, or you know, or coming and riding, you know, on my dad's car. He would get so mad, you know, I love Jose, or I like Jose, or whatever, right? And my dad would come out and he would get so mad, he'd be cleaning the windows, and you know. But those are the, you know, some of the memories I have that growing up with my brother. And I really don't remember, Jose's the third one, And I don't have much memories of my other two oldest siblings when their graduation. So when I do remember Jose, and I remember going to Logan and we were in the stands, and my brother Jose went up there, so I looked around at all the graduates and I thought, man, all these people are gonna speak? Because I didn't know that the difference, because my brother was a valedictorian. And, so I didn't know, but that my brother was chosen, you know, the difference. And I remember sitting there, and I must have been like 8 years old, and 7, 8, and I was playing around, and I was sitting between my parents, and Jose went up and he spoke. And I remember him taking off his, what do you call it? His cap, and him putting his brown beret on. And I remember hearing somebody behind me say, oh, there goes that militant, you know, and he just started talking. But I had looked at my parents, and I never had seen that look on my dad's face. That proud look that he had. My dad wasn't sitting there hunched over. My dad was sitting up straight. And my mom had tears in her eyes as Jose walked up and he spoke. So I turned around and I told her, excuse me, but my brother's speaking. and his mom and dad really want to hear what he has to say. So I remember that, and that was a proud moment. I know it was so proud to my parents, you know. And then growing up, I had 3 brothers. My brother Julio was the oldest. He was an A's Dallas fan, and my
we can worry about payments, all that. Just take the pictures, all right? Get in there, all right? I think this one's.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. So listen. I like people to listen to when I speak, okay? I am a 90-year-old lady. And I am sleeping in Jose's room. Actually, Jose and I met very many years ago, when both of us were younger. So it's okay for me to sleep in his room now. But actually, I am Raimundo's mother, and I am now living with Raimundo and Ofelia. Please, I'm speaking. So anyway, for a while, Jose used to live with Ofelia's and Raimundo's home. And now that's where I am sleeping. That's why I say I'm sleeping in his room. So, but anyway, I would like to say that as we praise and honor Jose, we should all look at ourselves and ask ourselves, what is my legacy? What am I leaving behind? What have I done? So that maybe someday people may not get together and honor and praise me, but that I will know that I went through this life and did something for my brothers and sisters. Thank you very much.
I just wanted to share what
everybody feeling tonight. I go back with Jose. Well, first of all, we're also Tejanos, right, Jose? Jose is from the Valle, and I'm from Eagle Pass, which is south of San Antonio, right on the border. But you know, I go back about 30 years when I was principal in Alum at minor school, and it was right in the community. And we started getting very involved with our parents and our children, our students, and we were able to consult with Jose when he was involved with the Alum Counseling Center right on Alum Avenue. And we thank you very much for all the efforts you did for La Raza, you know. It's not just getting involved, you know, in the radio and being a fan of the Niners or the A's, but being involved with La Raza, with the community. And he did so much for us. And the other thing I want to say about Jose is I'm also past commander of the American GI Forum, which represents veteranos. You know, those of us that have gone, Chicanos, gone through the service and we come back, and especially those from Vietnam, we never got recognized. And we were there for the United States. And Jose also has been involved with the GI Forum, and I thank him for that. He did some consultant work for us. So Jose is the type of person that will be involved, not just in the radio field, but also with the community, with our veteranos, our Chicanos, because that's important. We cannot forget where we come from, and we cannot forget that we got to keep on doing things for our raza, because that's where it all, you know, that's the bottom line. And Jose, muchas gracias por tu servicio, y te deseamos lo mejor de parte de todos aquí, from all of us here. We're a little bit of everything. We're a little bit of everything. We're not just educators, we're ciudadanos, we're Chicanos, we're Tejanos. We love the music, and thank you for all those 35 years of music through KKUP, because he definitely likes conjunto music, right, Jose? Arriba el conjunto de Texas. Gracias, Jose.
And I'm going to do this real quickly. You know, when you looked at the photographs, and someone mentioned that, I think it was one of his family members, that you could see him evolving from a child to a young person to a young man to a man, a dad. You just see that. I don't know if you noticed, but there was a particular period where you saw this transformation from innocence to not so innocent. And so that's what my story is about. Are you all familiar, I think you're all familiar with a movie called Animal House, with John Belushi and all that. Some of you may not realize, but in San Jose in the 70s, there was a Chicano Animal House. And that was Pancho Rodriguez, Felipe Rodriguez, Dennis Gazziola was over there, I was there, and that house was the place where any Latino, Chicano artists would come in from all over the country to perform in San Jose. Well, there was always an after party, and the party was on 12th Street at the Chicano Animal House. And one of the groups that used to, you know, come on up that nobody really knew about, but you know, there was a lot of support, there was a lot of commitment, and especially from Pancho for this group that now we know as Los Lobos. They'd be hanging out there and crashing and all that. I'm saying this to you because that was the training center. That was the training center for Jose. Jose was given many workshops on how to drink without getting sick. Often he would fail those workshops. Those workshops also included how to roll really tight joints. None of that hippie bomber stuff, you know, where you're just wasting all that good mota. That happened there. There were a number of other things that he got some one-on-one training, so to speak. I won't go into it. But what I do want to say, and by the way, you know, you may or may not know this. I think the people who've known him a long time, we go back we tried to figure it out the other day, Jose, it was about 45, 46 years. One of the things that, if you don't know about Jose, is that the guy's really a techie. And he got into technology really early in the game. And somebody mentioned or was telling a story about how he engages people. He recruits people to get involved in stuff. And so I was recruited along with a couple of other Chicanos to go and visit this small company that was doing some field testing of this technology. And it was a trip because they put us in this room and And Jose would say, "It's okay. It's going to be." The guy's got a unique history, not only in terms of service, community involvement, but the guy has a global perspective that certainly everybody in this room has appreciated. The last thing I want to say is that, and I always remember, you know, my wife's favorite dicho. That's appropriate to tell you, Jose. And the dicho is, dime con quién andas, y te puedo decir quién eres. Tell me who you walk with, and I'll tell you who you are. And I think, you know, on behalf of all of us, it's been a pleasure, it's been an honor to walk with you, Jose.
Let me just get mine in real quick. I won't be. I don't have to say much, but you should hear it from me too. I was gonna, you know, be all serious about legacy and stuff like that too, but then talking about mota and maybe I should wait for the next person. I just wanted to tell you to your face, Pops, that yes, that this is your legacy. The folks in this room, there's community leaders, there's board members of school districts and doctors of education, and I think lawyers. No, they don't really count. That's enough. Assemblymen, just quality people in this room, and yes, you attract people, you know, like you, right? And that's the kind of person you are, and I get to be one of those people because you helped raise me to be someone like that, and I just thank you, Dad. I live a positive, productive life. I don't have felonies yet. Yeah. Dad, you
They dropped it to a misdemeanor.
Oh, yeah. To those of us who have felonies in the room, it's okay. We get second chances, right? It's all right. God still loves us. It's all right. Oh, but Dad, honestly, you prioritized me at an early age, and I was too young to appreciate it, but I appreciate it. You could have been doing other things. You could have been irresponsibly raising me, or not at all, and you loved me, and I could be a good dad now because of all that you've done for me. Come on, here comes one of the best looking hospice patients you're ever going to see.
Changed my life. I could have still been rolling some tight mota, but you were born. And this sense of responsibility over this little life that I held in my hand changed my world. Thank you. You know, piggyback on what Adam Escoto said a few minutes ago, a friend of mine came up to me and said, I give this to you, give it away in the auction or the ticket, the raffle, or keep it He happens to be a good friend of mine. He also happens to be the man that created the logo for Apple Computer. And he's here with us. Where is he? Carlos. Carlos Pérez. So what I'm not a selfish person. So I want to have somebody be able to take this home with them tonight. And thank you for everything. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what else to say.
We love you.
I love all of you too.
Yes.
Maybe that's all that needs to be said.
With the music and stuff. My name is Alex Pedregon. Jose is my cuñado, ex-brother-in-law, but still my cuñado, you know what I mean? And we're fellow Tejanos, even though I'm from East LA. Jose converted me at KKUP. But anyway, I just want to say a few words real quick. Me and Jose, you know, we're the same family and stuff, and we used to have a lot of fun, and every time there was get-togethers, we'd get together. And Jose and I would be there, and you know, Jose's a kind of funny guy, and so I joined him, and one time we were at a function, a family function, and they had menudo and everything, and we started, you know, making jokes and having fun and all that kind of stuff. And he got kicked out of the family function. He couldn't come back no more. Because he was getting in trouble and stuff all the time. But we just had a lot of fun over the years. We raised our kids together. You know, just watching Jose. And one of the things that I remember so much about Jose is his big heart. He has a heart for people. Always has and always will. And I remember seeing that in him, and at the time I was a pastor of a church, and so I kept praying for him, you know, month after month, year after year, and on, and one day we were able to get together, and I was able to lead Jose to the Lord. And that was an awesome time for me. And I know it was an awesome time for him. In fact, he began to go to my church. He became the coordinator of our church services. He had everybody go and do what they had to do to make sure everything got done right. And I appreciate that from you, Jose. I love you, and we'll be together. God bless you. God bless all of you.
Ramon Martinez, thank you so much. He's actually videotaping you guys, so you have to sign a disclaimer. Just kidding. But thank you all for supporting us and buying the tickets so that we can send Jose. I think he wants to go to Machu Picchu. Hawaii. We want to remind you, please, that we have the 2 chairs that are right by the entrance back here. They are part of the silent auction. They look really nice and they look really comfortable, but go and sign the form there because they're part of the auction. Again, behind the DJ, the items are here as well. The photographer is out there. Please take a photo because we need the proceeds to go to the Montes De Oca familia. We thank the musicians that are here tonight. We thank all of you for attending tonight. With all of my heart, I want to thank you for being here. Jose, it's been a pleasure to serve as your MC. I love you very much, and Shirley wants to say something.
Thank you.
Shirley just reminded me that in the back corner there's more auction items, so please share because this will realize Jose's dreams of all those 10 items that he has on his list. So let's make it a reality for him. Love you, Jose. You've touched everybody's heart. You've been there with the movement. You've been there with Cesar Chavez. You've just been there for all of us and all those Chicanitos and Chicanitos on the east side who needed you mostly in their lives, and you made that impact. Thank you so much. We love you. La Casa del Sabor.